Have you ever pondered the unsettling truth behind your seemingly healthy lifestyle? Despite your careful diet and diligent exercise, do your legs feel increasingly feeble? Why do the stairs loom larger? And why does it take an eternity to rise from your seat? Is it merely the passage of time, or is there a hidden menace lurking, quietly eroding your strength? You might be taken aback to learn that it's not just your inaction that's to blame. It's something you're already doing, blissfully unaware of its insidious effects. Many seniors fall into a silent trap, confidently consuming what they believe to be wholesome choices, having been conditioned to think that fruits are inherently good for them. While many are indeed beneficial, there lies a darker reality that remains unspoken. Not all fruits are suitable for the aging body. Some of those seemingly innocent fruits, which you might indulge in weekly, can stealthily sap your leg strength, exacerbate knee pain, inflame joints, and hinder your ability to walk. The very fruits that are marketed as healthy could be sabotaging your mobility, balance, and leg power. As we age, our bodies undergo a transformation. Circulation falters, metabolism decelerates, and foods that once nourished us can begin to inflict harm, particularly certain fruits. They may seem harmless and taste delightful, yet they harbor acids, carbohydrates, and other elements that disrupt blood sugar levels, trigger joint inflammation, and gradually weaken your legs. What's even more troubling is that the damage unfolds slowly, almost imperceptibly, until one day you find yourself grappling with sharp pain in your calves, relentless discomfort in your thighs, or an unsettling tightness in your knees after merely a short stroll. Today, I will unveil the 7 most perilous fruits that anyone over 60 should steer clear of, particularly if you wish to safeguard your legs from enduring harm, pain, and deterioration. Despite their seemingly innocuous nature, none of these fruits can be deemed safe. After uncovering the truth, you may never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. So please stay with me until the end. If you cherish your strength and aspire to keep your legs stable, strong, and free from pain, your body might be on the brink of a crucial realization. But hold on for a moment before we dive in. Click the subscribe button and turn on notifications if your health matters to you, as we reveal truths that often go unspoken. I want to know if you're with me. If you're watching now and this message resonates with you, type 1 in the comments section. If it doesn't, type 0. Your voice carries more weight than you might think. Let's start with the first fruit on our list. It's often lauded for its anti-inflammatory properties, yet it may, in fact, have the opposite effect on seniors. Let's talk about pineapple. Pineapple, tropical, juicy, and refreshing, has long been celebrated as a natural anti-inflammatory due to a compound called bromelain. However, here's the twist. While many believe pineapple alleviates inflammation, it could be the silent adversary for seniors. The truth is, pineapple is packed with potent acids and natural sugars. Those sugars may not be as innocent as they seem, especially for those over 60. Let me elaborate. As we grow older, our blood vessels become increasingly delicate and sensitive. They don't react to sugar spikes in the same way they once did. While pineapple has its advantages, it also delivers a significant amount of natural sugar into the bloodstream. What does this mean for you? It causes a swift increase in blood sugar levels. This surge can harm the small blood vessels that nourish your legs, feet, and muscles. Over time, as circulation worsens, your legs receive less oxygen, and what does that lead to? Pain, fatigue, and swelling. After just a brief walk, you might experience that dull, persistent ache in your legs. Standing can bring about stiffness in your knees, and your ankles may throb even after a long period of sitting. It doesn't end there. Pineapple is not only sweet but also acidic. This acidity can aggravate joints, particularly if you already suffer from inflammation or arthritis. It's akin to pouring gasoline on a fire that's already raging in your ankles, hips, and knees. Some even find that their legs feel heavy after eating pineapple, as if their strength is slowly fading away. It's important to be aware of this if you are on medications, especially blood thinners. The well-known enzyme bromelain found in pineapples may interact with certain drugs, potentially making them either overly potent or insufficiently effective. The most concerning issue is that pineapple does not produce obvious adverse effects. There are no distinct symptoms or immediate discomfort. Rather, it gradually affects you until you notice a decline in your mobility. Tragically, many seniors are unaware that the fruit they consume for its health benefits may actually contribute to the annual decline in their leg strength. What can be done? You don't have to eliminate pineapple from your diet entirely, but it is wise to limit your intake, particularly if you have been dealing with ongoing leg pain or unexplained swelling. The The harm is subtle yet significant. Now, if pineapple, with its anti-inflammatory properties, can be detrimental to aging legs, what about another fruit? This one is soft, tasty, and known for enhancing muscle strength and potassium levels, but it could be misleading. Let's talk about bananas. Bananas, soft, sweet, and rich in potassium, are often regarded as a great food choice. They are believed to provide energy, prevent cramps, and support muscle health. However, for seniors, the scenario is different. Bananas are high in natural sugars and quickly digestible carbohydrates, which can lead to a rapid increase in blood sugar levels after consumption, causing your body to become resistant to insulin. When this occurs frequently, it can weaken circulation, heighten inflammation, and negatively impact your legs. You might notice a dull ache while walking or climbing stairs, a feeling of heaviness in your legs after eating, and stiffness in your calves. However, there's more to consider. Bananas can lead to increased fluid retention, particularly for those with heart conditions. This can result in stiff joints, swollen feet, and puffy ankles. The impact is subtle and often goes unnoticed. You might think bananas are beneficial for your muscles, so you consume them regularly, yet they could be quietly sapping your strength. The most troubling aspect is that the effects won't be felt right away. Over time, eating bananas could make movement more challenging and intensify discomfort. If you often find your legs feeling heavy, achy, or swollen, it might be worth reevaluating the fruits on your plate. Bananas may not be as harmless as they seem, but what if something even smaller could lead to similar issues? Take grapes, for instance. They seem innocent, small, juicy, and easy to snack on. They carry a good reputation for being heart-healthy and rich in antioxidants. Yet, many are unaware that seniors might suffer from mild leg pain, stiffness, and inflammation after eating grapes. The reason? Grapes contain fructose, which can be detrimental in excessive amounts, a sugar that the liver absorbs directly, converting it into fat and uric acid. When the liver struggles to process it fully, the real harm begins, especially in the toes, ankles, and knees. Uric acid builds up in the joints, leading to intermittent burning, aching, and swelling. That persistent pain can make even the simplest walks feel daunting. Have you ever felt a sharp pain in your big toe? That's the acid at work. When your liver struggles to process substances fully, the true harm begins, especially in the toes, ankles, and knees. Uric acid builds up in the joints, leading to intermittent burning, aching, and swelling. This persistent discomfort can make even the simplest act of walking feel burdensome. Have you ever felt a sharp pain in your big toe during the night? Or experienced unexpected stiffness in your calves? It might be as innocuous as a handful of grapes elevating your uric acid levels. Additionally, fructose exacerbates chronic inflammation within your body, resulting in slower movements, heightened pressure, and increased stiffness. Grapes are deceptively easy to overindulge in. Their small size allows for mindless nibbling. Before you know it, you could have consumed 2 or 3 cups, and the sugar accumulates rapidly. So, while grapes may appear to be a healthy choice, they could quietly sap your strength, diminish your flexibility, and make your legs feel increasingly uncomfortable as you grow older. Now you understand the potential consequences hidden behind their sweetness. If you've been enjoying grapes regularly and noticing a rise in stiffness and swelling, it might be worth considering this link. Yet, there are other delightful fruits that can also be detrimental. Take watermelon, for instance, vibrant, refreshing, and often associated with hydration. But don't be misled. Despite its watery taste, it behaves like sugar within your body. Watermelon is celebrated for its hydrating qualities, low calorie count, and high water content. However, the truth is that it possesses an extremely high glycemic index, which could be quietly harming your legs. It's a strange realization, isn't it? This indicates that it elevates blood sugar levels swiftly, much like candy does. These frequent spikes in sugar can inflict considerable damage on older adults, particularly affecting their legs. Allow me to explain. When blood sugar surges, the body responds by releasing insulin. Unfortunately, as we age, the regulation of insulin becomes less effective. This leads to inflammation, especially in areas where circulation is poor. The consequences manifest in the calves, ankles, and knees. You might find your legs feeling fatigued right after a meal, experiencing dull pain during brisk walks, or noticing persistent swelling around your ankles. Climbing stairs can start to feel like an insurmountable challenge. Watermelon, with its light texture, can deceptively act like a charming trap, gradually wearing down your legs. Many indulge in it because it's juicy and refreshing. One slice turns into two, then three, each adding more sugar, more stress, and heightened inflammation. It's misleading. You might believe you're simply hydrating, but in reality, your blood sugar spikes, circulation falters, and your legs bear the brunt of it. Does watermelon truly aid seniors in staying hydrated? Or does each bite quietly amplify discomfort and movement? It may be time to reconsider if watermelon frequently graces your plate and your legs have been feeling increasingly weary. Now, let's turn our attention to a fruit known for its vitamin C and health benefits. Juices, immunity-boosting drinks, and breakfast often feature it. Yet, for seniors, it can lead to an acidic assault on their joints. Let's talk about oranges. Oranges, they are bright, fragrant, and commonly found in juices, health supplements, and breakfast spreads. They are praised for their ability to enhance immunity due to their vitamin C content. Yet, for seniors, particularly those over the age of 60, oranges may conceal a troubling reality. Beneath their vibrant exterior lies acid that can be unkind to your joints. While oranges are abundant in citrus, which might seem harmless, they can lead to subtle joint discomfort, especially if your body is already grappling with inflammation, stiffness, or arthritis. You may find yourself waking up to a gradual stiffness in your knees, enduring persistent pain in your hips, or feeling discomfort in your legs after sitting for too long. Your mobility may decline, and swelling may become more pronounced. You might chalk it up to the natural process of aging. However, that seemingly healthy routine of enjoying orange juice each morning could be exacerbating the very pain you wish to avoid. The citric acid in oranges impacts more than just your stomach. It seeps into your bloodstream and can irritate the fragile tissues in your joints. Coupled with the fruit's natural sugars, it leads to fluctuations in blood sugar levels, resulting in inflammation throughout your body. Each step may feel increasingly burdensome and painful as inflammation spreads to your knees, ankles, and calves. While oranges may not pose a threat to younger individuals, for seniors with aging joints and slower circulation, the effects can creep in quietly, leaving a lingering sense of discomfort. The most challenging aspect is that you consume them under the impression that you are making a healthy choice, as oranges have traditionally been linked to wellness. However, you now realize they may not be as beneficial for your health as you thought. What should you consider next? The next fruit appears clean, green, crisp, and lower in sugar, often regarded as a safe choice. Yet, it conceals something that can lead to nighttime cramping, tight knees, and aching hips. Let's take a closer look at green apples. They seem crisp, clean, and natural, and many people, particularly seniors, perceive them as the healthier alternative due to their less sweet taste. They are often viewed as a healthy, low-sugar snack. However, many are unaware that green apples can subtly contribute to fatigue, stiffness, and leg pain. Two factors present a risk: malic acid and hidden natural sugars. First, let's examine malic acid. This acid is responsible for the sour taste of green apples. While it may be beneficial for younger individuals, it can be problematic for older adults' digestion. As we age, our gut lining becomes more sensitive, and malic acid can irritate tissues, including joints, once it enters the body after consuming apples. Some elderly individuals may experience significant hip or thigh pain, while others might feel a mild heat in their feet or tightness in their knees. This discomfort develops gradually, but over time, the acid builds up, leading to more frequent pain. Now, regarding the sugar content, green apples still have natural sugars, even if they are not as sweet as their red counterparts. This sugar can cause fluctuations in blood sugar levels for older adults with slower metabolisms. You might find yourself dealing with weary calves, nighttime leg cramps, morning stiffness, or a sense of weakness when climbing stairs. The most disheartening part is that green apples, often enjoyed raw as a snack or even before sleep, continuously impact the body. They seem so wholesome and pure. Yet these green apples may be quietly complicating your ability to walk, stiffening your joints, and making your evenings more restless as you age. And what about a tropical, luscious, and incredibly sweet fruit? If something as simple as an apple can have such an effect, what about the fruit that many hold dear? Let's delve into the reality of the true sugar bomb, the mango. Mango, succulent, tender, almost like a treat. It's a favorite for nearly everyone, especially in the summer. However, here lies the harsh truth. Mango may be one of the most detrimental fruits for seniors grappling with joint weakness and leg pain. Why is that? Because it is packed with natural sugars. Not just a small amount, but a substantial sugar surge that can cause your blood sugar to spike dramatically. While your body might manage that spike if you're active and under 30, things change after 60. This sugar surge leads to an insulin spike followed by a crash. Each time this cycle repeats, it generates inflammation deep within your joints, particularly affecting the soft tissues around your ankles, hips, and knees. If you have nerve issues, you may even feel burning sensations in your toes, a painful reminder of how metabolism shifts with age. Every time this happens, your body generates inflammation deep within your joints, especially in the delicate tissues surrounding your ankles, hips, and knees. If you suffer from nerve issues, you may feel burning sensations in your toes, constant tingling, swelling around your feet in the evenings, or a creeping heaviness in your legs. The light and fresh taste of mango can deceive you into consuming larger portions, exacerbating the situation. The illusion of lightness means little to your body. The sugar it contains triggers a response that, over time, can lead to joint pain, sluggish walking, and unsteady legs. Many older adults indulge in mangoes, believing they are a natural treat. While they are indeed natural, that doesn't guarantee safety for those with weakened circulation and aging joints. Now you have a clearer understanding, despite their reputation for health benefits. 7 fruits can pose risks for individuals over 60. However, there is a silver lining: some fruits can have the opposite effect. They can strengthen your legs, alleviate joint pain, and combat inflammation. Let's explore these beneficial alternatives and what seniors should consider eating instead. Knowing which fruits to avoid is just the beginning. It's essential to focus on what you can consume. The right fruits do more than just quell hunger. They can heal your body. First, let's highlight berries: blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and others. These small fruits are potent anti-inflammatory agents. They are gentle on blood sugar, rich in antioxidants, and low in sugar. Most importantly, they enhance circulation, especially in the legs, promoting easier movement, reducing stiffness, and alleviating swelling. Next, consider cherries, but only in small amounts. These delicate fruits can help lower uric acid levels, which may lessen the chances of gout and painful joint flare-ups. They provide a gentle comfort to aching joints and ease the burning sensations that can plague knees or toes. Just a handful of cherries, rather than a large serving, can offer meaningful relief. Following that, we have avocado. Surprisingly, it is a fruit, and one of the finest choices for maintaining healthy joints. Its wealth of beneficial fats works to reduce internal inflammation and cushion your joints. Moreover, it aids in regulating insulin, ensuring a steady flow of energy without the roller coaster of blood sugar spikes. If you're seeking something easy on the stomach, consider papaya. This soft tropical fruit is packed with enzymes that help diminish inflammation and support digestion. It's gentle on aging joints and kind to the digestive system. Don't forget about pears. Enjoy them with a touch of fiber or protein. They offer a subtle sweetness that isn't overwhelming, energizing your body without straining your legs. Each of these fruits is a friend to your body, promoting wellness rather than discomfort. They help you avoid swelling and support your quest for vigor, balance, and peace. It's not merely about consuming fruit. It's about choosing the right ones for your current stage in life. Fruits that resonate with your body now. You'll notice the difference when you make these mindful choices: steadier steps, smoother movements, and clearer mornings. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a heartfelt message. If you've read this far, it's clear that you care deeply about your future, your strength, and your health. Listen closely. The hour is not yet lost for you to transform your fate. Time still lingers for you to reclaim what feels lost. And remember, you are not alone in this shadowy journey. The passage of time brings its own torment, pain, stiffness, and the haunting dread of falling creep in like a thief in the night, making you feel as if your very essence is fading away. But here lies the truth: you possess the power to seize control through thoughtful, subtle changes rather than drastic upheavals. One meal, one fruit, one choice at a time can steer you back from the abyss. The fruits we discussed today may not be your enemies, yet they may no longer serve your well-being as they once did. And that's perfectly acceptable. Aging is not a surrender, but a call to wisdom. As you begin to eat with intention, choosing sustenance that fortifies your strength, circulation, and joints, you will witness a transformation: diminished pain, increased flexibility, smoother mornings, and lighter steps. This is our aim, not to be shackled by fear or deprivation. Now, I urge you to share your thoughts. What insights have you gleaned today? And what change are you ready to embrace? We thrive in unity, so let us support one another. If this message resonated with you or opened your eyes even a fraction, please show your support by hitting the like button. Subscribe to stay updated on vital information that could enhance your health. Make sure to enable notifications before you go. If you found this video helpful, please type 1. If it wasn't useful, type 0. Your feedback is more important than you might think. Remain strong and alert. Always remember that your legs are essential to your independence. Did you know that some fruits, indeed, can harm your health from within? Surprising research indicates they can be more detrimental than soda for individuals over 65. A groundbreaking 2023 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who frequently ate certain so-called healthy fruits faced a shocking 57% increased risk of developing metabolic syndrome, a silent threat linked to stroke, diabetes, and heart failure. What's particularly concerning is that these harmful fruits are often disguised as superfoods and health staples, yet they are quietly damaging your organs day after day. For those over 65, a slower metabolism, more vulnerable cells, and significantly reduced sugar tolerance mean these harmful fruits can inflict irreversible damage before symptoms even appear. However, here's a secret: they don't want you to discover some overlooked fruits function like natural medicine for aging bodies. They can significantly lower blood pressure, fortify your weakening heart, and even reverse brain aging by several years. In this exclusive video, we will reveal the 4 miracle fruits that seniors should incorporate into their daily diet, as well as the 4 dangerous fruits they must avoid at all costs. You might be surprised to learn about the top fruit on our danger list. This widely adored sweet treat, cherished by countless individuals, could be quietly sapping your energy and shortening your lifespan. Before we delve deeper, please share in the comments where you're tuning in from. Also, remember to like this crucial video and subscribe to our channel for more startling health insights. Now, let's reveal the truth that has been kept from you. Number 4. Avocados. Indeed, avocados are classified as a fruit and deserve special attention for reasons that could significantly impact your health. Contrary to years of misguided dietary advice that warned against all fats, avocados are, in fact, among the most potent healing foods that older adults can incorporate into their meals. What makes avocados truly remarkable is their high concentration of monounsaturated fats, particularly oleic acid, which clinical studies have shown can significantly lower harmful LDL cholesterol levels, while raising essential HDL levels. This specific fat composition makes avocados incredibly beneficial for seniors facing heart health issues, as these improved cholesterol levels can lead to a meaningful decrease in the risk of heart attacks and strokes. However, what many seniors may not be aware of is that avocados are also packed with potassium, which is crucial for overall health. It's a bittersweet truth that while avocados can offer so much, the knowledge of their benefits often remains hidden, leaving many to miss out on their potential. However, there's something your doctor may not be sharing with you. Many older adults are unaware that avocados have a much higher potassium content than bananas, around 975 mg per fruit, making them excellent for managing high blood pressure. This is particularly important since hypertension quietly impacts nearly 2/3 of individuals over 65. The potassium found in avocados helps to counteract sodium intake and naturally relaxes the walls of blood vessels, helping to lower blood pressure to healthier levels without the need for extra prescription drugs. But that's not all. In addition to heart health benefits, avocados are rich in lutein, a potent antioxidant carotenoid that has been shown to significantly enhance eye health and slow the advancement of age-related macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of vision loss among seniors. Perhaps the most remarkable advantage of avocados is their ability to enhance nutrient absorption. Many crucial vitamins and antioxidants in vegetables, such as vitamins D, E, and K, are fat-soluble, meaning your body requires fat to absorb them. Consuming avocado with your vegetables or cooked greens can boost the absorption of these essential nutrients by as much as 15 times. This is a game-changing advantage for anyone seeking maximum health benefits without relying on numerous supplements. So, how can you take advantage of these transformative benefits? Just half an avocado a day can significantly improve your health. You can spread it on whole grain toast, blend it into a protein smoothie, or simply enjoy it with a spoon and a squeeze of lemon. No matter how you choose to include it in your diet, This extraordinary fruit can significantly enhance your healthy lifespan. Could it be the hidden key to longevity that has been overlooked? Coming in at number 3, we have apples. These fruits are exceptionally high in a unique fiber known as pectin, which plays a vital role in nourishing beneficial gut bacteria. A healthier gut microbiome contributes to much better digestion, a stronger immune system, and improved nutrient absorption. 3 essential elements that grow more important as we get older. What truly sets apples apart is their significant effect on cholesterol levels and heart health. Pectin effectively binds to harmful cholesterol in the digestive system, facilitating its removal from the body and gradually lowering harmful LDL cholesterol levels. Additionally, apples are rich in potent flavonoids like quercetin, which help reduce chronic inflammation and greatly enhance cardiovascular health. Interestingly, despite their natural sweetness, apples have a surprisingly low glycemic load, and their unique fiber structure slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream, preventing the dangerous spikes and crashes that can harm seniors. Dealing with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, this protective benefit can be transformative. Furthermore, apples are incredibly satiating due to their ideal balance of fiber and water, making them perfect for natural appetite regulation and weight control. However, here's a surprising fact that many health professionals may not mention: eating apples regularly boosts saliva production, which significantly lowers the risk of cavities and gum disease, issues that can become increasingly harmful as we age. Can a single apple each day genuinely keep the doctor away? What other hidden benefits might this everyday fruit possess? Next up is the pomegranate. Picture a fruit so potent that it could revolutionize your cardiovascular health. While pomegranate may not be the first fruit that comes to mind for regular intake, for older adults, this jewel-toned fruit is akin to liquid gold for their aging hearts. As we grow older, our arteries tend to stiffen and harden, which restricts essential blood flow, raises harmful blood pressure, and puts significant strain on the heart. What sets pomegranate apart is its unique concentration of punicalagins, a rare type of antioxidant that can decrease arterial oxidative stress by more than 30%, as shown in groundbreaking research published in the esteemed journal Atherosclerosis. In fact, clinical studies indicate that these compounds provide up to 3 times the antioxidant potency of red wine or green tea. When oxidative stress builds up, it causes the walls of your arteries to become inflamed and constricted, much like rust damaging an old water pipe. However, punicalagins work to eliminate these harmful substances, allowing blood flow to become significantly smoother and easier. Additionally, pomegranate juice has been clinically shown to reduce systolic blood pressure by an impressive 5 to 21% in patients with hypertension, marking a significant advancement for older adults seeking to control their blood pressure without increasing their medication intake. However, the advantages go well beyond cardiovascular health. Pomegranate also enhances memory and cognitive function. A pivotal study from UCLA found that older individuals who drank pomegranate juice daily exhibited notable improvements in verbal memory tests compared to those who did not partake. This finding is vital, as memory decline is one of the most dreaded and impactful consequences of aging. For seniors worried about dental issues, pomegranate juice offers many of these same extraordinary benefits without the need for chewing. While concentrated antioxidants in supplement form have shown encouraging results, consuming the whole fruit provides additional fiber and essential micronutrients. Here's a little-known fact that many doctors may not share: you don't have to consume large amounts every day. Even enjoying half a cup of seeds or adding a splash of pure juice to your morning routine can yield significant benefits. Moreover, unlike many fruits that are deceptively high in sugar, pomegranate has a low glycemic index, which means it won't cause those harmful blood sugar spikes that can hasten aging. This is particularly important for seniors managing prediabetes or type 2 diabetes. Just be sure to choose 100% pure pomegranate juice, without any hidden added sugars. If you are on blood thinners, it's always wise to consult your doctor before regularly consuming pomegranate, as it may interact with certain medications. We must ponder, what is it about this ancient fruit that holds such remarkable power for aging bodies? And why isn't every elderly person incorporating it into their daily routine? At the forefront of our list of life-enhancing fruits for seniors are these extraordinary berries: blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These small fruits possess some of the most incredible age-defying properties found in nature. What sets berries apart in their transformative effects for seniors is their significant influence on cognitive health and brain rejuvenation. These little gems are rich in anthocyanins, the unique plant compounds that not only impart the vibrant hues of blueberries, but also serve as potent protectors for the brain. Regular consumption of these berries can help reduce brain inflammation and significantly improve communication between brain cells. Notably, groundbreaking research published in the esteemed journal Annals of Neurology revealed that seniors who enjoyed just 2 servings of blueberries each week could experience a delay in cognitive aging by as much as 2.5 years. This means they could retain cognitive abilities akin to those of a much younger individual. The protective effects on the brain are closely tied to the berry's remarkable capacity to traverse the critical blood-brain barrier, effectively neutralizing oxidative damage in brain tissues before it leads to irreversible harm. Yet, the advantages extend far beyond mere cognitive protection, highlighting a bittersweet reality that not everyone is aware of or able to embrace. The advantages of berries go well beyond just cognitive protection. They significantly enhance balance and coordination, which is crucial for preventing serious falls, the primary cause of severe injuries in older adults. The cardiovascular benefits associated with regular berry intake are also impressive, as numerous clinical studies have shown notable decreases in blood pressure, enhanced arterial flexibility, and lower inflammation markers in older individuals who include berries in their daily diet. These improvements lead to a tangible reduction in the risk of heart disease, which is especially important given that heart disease is the leading cause of death among seniors. In addition to these key benefits, berries possess excellent blood sugar management properties thanks to their unique fiber and bioactive compounds that help stabilize glucose levels post-meal, thus preventing harmful blood sugar spikes that can worsen diabetes or pre-diabetic conditions prevalent in older adults. The fiber content in berries, around 8 grams per cup, also aids in maintaining optimal digestive health and encourages regular bowel movements without irritating sensitive digestive systems. Consuming just 1 cup daily, whether mixed into oatmeal, yogurt, or a nutrient-dense smoothie, can significantly enhance energy levels, mental clarity, and mood stability. However, an important point that many nutritionists overlook is to always opt for fresh or frozen berries, and to completely avoid dried varieties, which are often packed with hidden sugars that can undermine their health benefits. Now that we have highlighted the top 4 miracle fruits that seniors should consume daily, let's identify the 4 harmful fruits that seniors should steer clear of. Let's begin with a seemingly innocent fruit that might be hiding in your kitchen right now. Number 4, grapes. At first glance, they seem harmless, even beneficial, small, sweet, and refreshing. They are often celebrated for their antioxidant properties, particularly the red or black varieties. However, the unsettling truth is that for seniors, grapes can be dangerously misleading. One of the hidden threats lies in their alarmingly high sugar content, which is coupled with almost no fiber to mitigate its effects. Grapes contain a concentrated form of sugar known as fructose, and because they can be consumed so easily by the handful, it becomes all too simple to ingest far more sugar than one realizes. The harsh reality is that just 1 cup of grapes packs a staggering 23 grams of sugar, nearly equivalent to that of a candy bar. For older adults who are already grappling with blood sugar management, this can lead to a metabolic crisis. The lack of fiber means that this sugar rushes into the bloodstream, causing perilous spikes in blood glucose and insulin levels. These fluctuations are not just fleeting, they are directly associated with accelerated weight gain, systemic inflammation, and a significantly heightened risk of type 2 diabetes. Additionally, there is the troubling issue of pesticide residues that often coat grapes unless they are purchased organic, leaving seniors with compromised immune systems or sensitive digestion, particularly at risk from these harmful chemicals. Even the skin of grapes, which may seem harmless and easy to eat, provides minimal nutritional value compared to the protective skins of other fruits like apples or pears. The unsettling reality is that grapes, often seen as harmless, can actually be a metabolic nightmare lurking in plain sight, especially for seniors striving to maintain stable energy levels, a healthy weight, and metabolic longevity. But what other fruits should you be wary of? The third on the list is dried fruits. Dried fruits, especially those processed with sulfites, pose one of the gravest risks for older adults. Despite their seemingly healthy facade and convenience, the real threat of dried fruits lies in their shockingly high sugar concentration. When water is extracted during the drying process, what remains is essentially pure fruit sugar in a concentrated form. For instance, just a small handful of dried apricots can contain as much sugar as several whole, fresh apricots, making it all too easy to consume excessive fructose without the fiber and water that typically signal fullness. This sugar overload can be particularly harmful for seniors dealing with diabetes or insulin resistance, as it can cause severe spikes in blood glucose levels, even in modest amounts. Over time, this can lead to the onset of type 2 diabetes or complicate the management of existing diabetes. Unfortunately, the repercussions extend far beyond just blood sugar issues. Elevated sugar levels can significantly heighten systemic inflammation throughout the body, which may severely exacerbate arthritis pain, hasten cognitive decline, and even weaken immune function, issues that seniors cannot afford to overlook. Additionally, it is alarming to note that commercially available dried fruits often contain added sulfites, harmful preservatives used to enhance color and prolong shelf life. These sulfites can provoke serious asthmatic reactions in sensitive individuals, with older adults being especially at risk due to age-related changes in respiratory health and a higher incidence of asthma and COPD in this demographic. Approximately 1 in 100 individuals experience sulfite sensitivity, but this figure rises notably among seniors with respiratory issues. The inflammatory risks posed by both the concentrated sugars and chemical preservatives in dried fruits make them particularly hazardous for seniors dealing with inflammatory conditions like arthritis, which impacts nearly 50% of adults over 65. Furthermore, there is another unexpected risk hiding in your fruit bowl: unripe bananas. While fully ripened bananas with brown spots can be a healthy choice for many seniors, unripe or green bananas carry several significant health risks that render them one of the least advisable fruit options for older adults. The main concern with unripe bananas is their high content of resistant starch. Unlike the easily digestible sugars found in ripe bananas, this type of starch actively resists digestion in the small intestine. For the elderly grappling with age-related digestive woes, such as diminished enzyme production and sluggish gut motility, the consumption of resistant starch can unleash a torrent of gastrointestinal turmoil. This turmoil manifests as excruciating bloating, gas, and abdominal agony. The situation escalates alarmingly for seniors afflicted with irritable bowel syndrome or inflammatory bowel diseases, conditions that become more prevalent as the years creep by. The struggle to digest unripe bananas transcends mere discomfort. It can severely hinder the absorption of vital nutrients from other foods consumed in the same sitting. This is particularly chilling for seniors who may already be battling nutrient deficiencies due to medication side effects, waning appetites, or the inevitable decline in nutrient absorption efficiency that accompanies aging. Even more unsettling, the astringent compounds in unripe bananas, which contribute to their chalky texture, can provoke irritation in the delicate lining of the digestive tract in sensitive individuals, igniting inflammatory reactions throughout the food. Nutritionally, unripe bananas are a shadow of their ripe counterparts, harboring significantly lower levels of beneficial antioxidants, compounds that surge dramatically during the ripening process. For seniors in search of the anti-inflammatory advantages of fruit, the diminished antioxidant content of unripe bananas renders them a perilous choice. Yet, nothing can rival the shocking threat posed by their consumption, as the levels of beneficial and unbeneficial antioxidants starkly contrast with those found in ripe bananas, amplifying the risks for the vulnerable elderly population. Yet, nothing quite matches the chilling peril posed by our top fruit to shun: grapefruit. At the pinnacle of our danger list, lurking in plain sight, is a fruit that will send shivers down the spines of health-conscious seniors: grapefruit. Despite its lauded status as a health food and a weight management ally, grapefruit harbors potentially life-threatening threats for seniors on common medications. The insidious danger lies within compounds known as furanocoumarins, which stealthily obstruct the production of a vital enzyme in your intestines, CYP3A4. This enzyme is crucial for metabolizing around 85 essential medications. When its function is compromised, medications can surge to alarmingly toxic levels in the bloodstream, akin to receiving a far greater dose than intended, even if the correct amount was taken. This perilous situation can significantly heighten the risk of severe side effects, some of which may prove fatal, depending on the medication. The roster of affected drugs is extensive, encompassing many commonly prescribed to seniors, such as certain statins for cholesterol reduction, including atorvastatin, lovastatin, and simvastatin. Essential blood pressure medications, like specific calcium channel blockers such as nifedipine, anti-anxiety medications like buspirone, anti-arrhythmia drugs such as amiodarone, and even some ordinary antihistamines and immunosuppressants are also at risk. In a harrowing instance, consuming grapefruit while on the statin lipitor can amplify the drug's concentration in the bloodstream by over 400%, drastically escalating the threat of severe side effects, including muscle breakdown and kidney failure. Even more unsettling, these treacherous interactions do not necessitate the consumption of large quantities of grapefruit. Even a mere half of a grapefruit or a small glass of its juice can unleash life-threatening interactions that linger ominously for up to 72 hours after consumption. Spacing out your medication and grapefruit intake does little to mitigate the peril, as the potential for interaction looms large, entwining itself with numerous common medications crucial for managing the health of seniors. Grapefruit reigns supreme on the list of fruits to be avoided or approached with trepidation. If you are on any prescription medication, it is imperative to consult your doctor or pharmacist about the safety of consuming grapefruit or its juice. Do not fall into the trap of assuming it is harmless. The risk of intensifying your medication's effects or side effects is far too grave to overlook. This seemingly innocent fruit harbors a hidden, potentially lethal interaction potential. Thus, the stark reality emerges: there are fruits that seniors should embrace, and others they must banish from their diets without hesitation. The beneficial fruits, like avocados, apples, pomegranates, and berries, can profoundly alter the aging process, sharpen mental clarity, and fortify the body. In contrast, the treacherous ones, such as grapefruit, dried fruits, unripe bananas, and deceptively harmless grapes, can stealthily drain your vitality, elevate your blood sugar, and incite inflammation that jeopardizes your entire well-being. The most chilling aspect is the insidious nature of these effects, lurking in the shadows, ready to strike when least expected. Many individuals remain blissfully unaware that something as simple as a handful of grapes or half a grapefruit could set off a series of harmful reactions within their bodies, often only realizing the damage when it's too late. It's crucial to make informed choices, eat with intention, and whenever possible, combine your fruit with protein or healthy fats. Yet, we can't help but wonder, have you been consuming these potentially harmful fruits without understanding the hidden dangers? What was the most startling revelation for you in this video? Have you noticed any strange reactions after eating certain fruits that now seem to make sense? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. We are dedicated to uncovering the unsettling truths about what's truly happening within your body. Thank you